And if you need to have a little shuffle to get comfortable, that's fine. If you need to move at any point to get more comfortable, that's fine. However though, if you can keep still, that will benefit you. Because when the body moves, the mind tends to move as well. But when we keep the body still, the nervous system settles down, and often the mind does follow. Sometimes it can take a while, because we know what the mind's like. It likes to remain active, thinking, planning, worrying. But when the body relaxes, the mind usually does follow. It's important not to try to force the mind into stillness. Just allow it to settle naturally. And during the course of the meditation, whenever your mind wanders off and you get lost in a cluster of thoughts, which will probably happen many times, when you notice that's happened, just come back to the meditation. Come back to the sound of my voice, or the feeling of the breath in your belly, or anything that's happening now. Anything that may be like a sound, the sound of the cars outside, the sound of the clock. You can use anything that's happening now as an anchor in the here and now. So just check in with yourself. I always like to start the meditation with a kind of emotional check-in. And just ask yourself, how am I feeling now? How am I doing? And look, have a look. How's the body feeling? What's the feeling tone? What's your emotional state? Maybe a lot of energy in the body, whether it be in the morning, maybe even some kind of anxiety, often common in the morning. Feelings of tension maybe. And likewise, what's the state of the mind? Again, in the morning time, the mind can be quite active, busy, the planning mind. The doing mind. And however it is for you right now, just see if you can allow that to be absolutely fine. However the body feels, can you allow that to be absolutely fine? And however the mind is, can you allow that to be absolutely fine? And that's what we do in mindfulness practice. Practice acceptance. Acceptance of our present moment experience. Because if you can do that in every moment of every day, if you can accept whatever's happening in every moment of every day, you're free. Because often when we're suffering, emotionally or psychologically suffering, it's usually because of something that we're not accepting. So in mindfulness meditation practice, we kind of widen that circle of acceptance, kind of widening that threshold, so we're able to accept more. So we'll just do a little bit of focused attention meditation now. So we'll focus the attention on the breath. And feel free to feel the breath wherever it feels most active for you. So you could feel it in the belly, or the chest, or the nostrils, usually the three most common places. But if you want more direction, then see what it feels like if you direct the attention about 2 centimeters below the belly button. What does the breath feel like for you about 2 centimeters below the belly button? And just feeling the breath come into the belly, feeling it inflate, and as it leaves the belly and it deflates back down to the spine, 2 centimeters below the belly button. And that is now your anchor into the present moment. Rest and attention there, and also aware the mind still doing its thing there, almost trying to allure you away, trying to tempt you away with some sort of thought or plan or worry. That's what the mind does, that's fine. But we're not really indulging the mind. We're aware of the thoughts, but we're not following them. We're not getting carried away by them. We're just staying with the breath in the belly, 2 centimeters below the belly button. And now shifting the focus of attention to 2 centimeters to the left of the belly button. Two centimeters to the left of the belly button. And maybe imagining the breath coming in to that area and going out from that area. So it's as if the breath is coming in through the skin, 2 centimeters to the left of the belly button, and going out of the skin, almost as if the skin has become porous and can take in the air. Now gently shifting attention over to the right side of the belly button now. So 2 centimeters to the right of the belly button. And again, imagining the breath being breathed in from the area of the skin becoming porous, and the breath coming into the area 2 centimeters to the right of the belly button, and being breathed out of the skin. Directly sensing the breath from the belly button, 2 centimeters to the right. When we breathe down in the belly in this way, it can have a deeply calming effect. And when we focus our awareness deep down in the belly region, it can have a sense of deep, silent stillness. So if you ever feel like you need to calm the body down, breath meditation deep down in the belly area can be very effective. But we'll move the attention now up to the chest area. So bring attention to the breath coming in and out of the chest. The lungs, feeling the heart, maybe you can feel the heart beating. And just notice how different it feels, how the experience changes when we move the awareness to the chest. There can be a sense of presence and radiance and aliveness in the chest area. Kind of like the emotional center of the body, and bringing awareness to this area can feel very alive, very vibrant. Often if we feel sleepy or we feel like we're drifting off in meditation, bringing awareness to the chest area can bring in some clarity. Some wakefulness. A great way to start the day is by breathing with awareness of the chest area. Bringing in that presence. And now gently moving the awareness up to the nostrils. And just becoming aware of the air coming in on the inhale, and the air breathing past the nostrils on the exhale. breath coming in on the inhale and just tickling the nostrils. Leaving on the exhale. Just feel whatever you can feel, however subtle. And the breath, the awareness of the breath in this area is usually associated with focus, mental clarity and stillness. And maybe for you, the mind just has settled a little bit just by bringing awareness to the nostrils and the air coming in and out of the nostrils. And now let go of the focus around the nostril areas, let go of the breath and just become aware of whatever you notice, sound, sensations in the body, even thoughts passing through the mind. Allow them to pass through like clouds in the sky. And just see if you can allow everything to be exactly as it is, without trying to change anything. Just accepting everything as it is. Completely surrendered to the natural unfolding of life. Life is just happening, and you're just going with the flow. Sound is happening. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, smell, taste, everything's just happening. And you're just in a complete state of allowing life on life's terms. Any thoughts that come into the mind, any feelings in the body, welcomed. Any experiences that meet you today, can you welcome them with the same loving acceptance? And if that feels like too much to ask, too much to demand on yourself, maybe you could say, just for today, I will surrender to the natural unfolding of life. And just for today, I will accept everything. all my thoughts and feelings and emotions and bodily sensations accepted, allowing any resistance to just melt away. So for the last few minutes of the meditation, just inviting you to run through your own gratitude list. But I will offer one thing that maybe we can all be grateful for is that we all woke up today. We're all still in the game, alive and kicking, and we get another day on this beautiful planet. So just for the next few minutes, reciting in your mind some of the things that you're grateful for. And finally, to end the meditation, just offering this phrase of loving kindness for yourself. So I'll repeat the phrase, so I'll say the phrase, and if you like you can repeat the phrase in your mind. But really try and feel the intention behind the words in your body and heart. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I live with ease.